yet to be determined. I did my first women's empowerment class in the fall, where we spent 5 weeks together, working together on a Friday night. We went over lessons of embracing the truth, returning to love, giving ourselves permission, letting us, and getting into our lives and then celebrating what we've learned about ourselves and celebrating who we are. Did receive some feedback. Women were they were involved in the class. They shared stories in the class. We laughed, we cried. So I feel that they came back. So I feel that they did gain a lot. But more importantly, my work has been probably personally how I, engage with the women in my life, the conversations. I have an aunt that she's 76 years old, and she tells me time and time again she's learned so much from me, which is kind of odd, being that she's so much older. But we share. She helps me. I help her. So I feel that the women in my life, the women that are surrounding me, by the fact that they're present, that they want to be around me, speaks for the impact that I have in their lives, because they do have a choice of not interacting with me at all socially outside of the required settings. Man. You just stop tolerating a lot, man. You can see it coming, and you're so much prepared in your response. You're not caught off guard at all. I mean, it's very few times you're caught off guard. You will see yourself when you are giving yourself permission to say, you know what, I got to get back to you on that. Giving yourself permission to say, yeah, I said yes to that, but you know what, I gave it some more thought, and I'm going to make a different choice. And you can walk away and not have any guilt. They just stop shrinking. They completely stop shrinking. They have a different walk. They start paying a little bit more attention to how they feel on the outside, inside and outside. They stop worrying about what other people think. They'll feel comfortable going in the store without makeup on. They'll feel comfortable dressing up. They'll feel comfortable, wherever they feel they want to be, and in that moment, they will feel comfortable being that person without apology. They will be comfortable in saying no and mean no. They will feel comfortable in being honest. They will feel comfortable in doing things for other people that may not be popular. They will feel comfortable putting themselves out and being vulnerable, even if it doesn't work out, and be okay with it, and not feel like somebody did them wrong. Take responsibility of their part, the role that they play in the situation, and be okay to say, I'm sorry. Be okay to say, you know what? I can handle things differently. I should have handled things differently. Be okay with all of that. Be okay to just love without being loved back. Be okay with saying, I'm no longer going to go this path with you in this way. And be okay with that. Everything becomes possible. When you choose yourself, you open your heart, you open your mind to all possibilities. When you choose yourself, you're prepared for those opportunities that you dreamed about. You will do the work. Things that you never dreamed that could happen. You dreamt it, but you didn't even think it was possible that could happen. Things that you never dreamed about, but you find out, wow, I really like that. You will be open. Things will just open up for you. You know, sometimes I just will say, oh, wow, I got a taste for this type of food, and somebody will show up with it. It may be a month or 2 months later, or you'll get an invitation. Oh, I would love to be in the Caribbean. And I got an invitation to go to St. Thomas. When you just let yourself be and step into who you know you are, things will just open up. Yes, things will happen, circumstances. You cannot change everything, okay? You can't. It's not possible. But when you open up yourself to all possibilities and be honest with what works for you and what doesn't work for you, you will be amazed on how living the life you want will become just so natural. You won't have to force it. It will just be natural. Well, when you are fully embracing the living the life you want, you're going to be in a posture of constant learning. You're going to be in a posture of constant learning. You're going to want to read so many more books, okay? Everything that you watch on TV, you're going to be looking for learning lessons. You're going to be constantly in the posture of learning to continue that momentum. When you stop being willing to learn is when it will stop for you. It would be breaking those pathological patterns that don't serve you. It would be opening your heart, opening your mind to what is needed in a moment and what is needed in a lifetime.